Hey, what's happening there, guys? Elton here, aka Retro Old School. Well, will you believe, now mind you, I'm filming this from Montreal, I'm in the Rust Belt here in the Northeast, that this is actually the cleanest 90 to 93 Honda Accord that I could find to make a video of, since all the other ones that are remaining are all rust buckets, are all rusted out. Now, oddly enough, I was just off the island in the Laval, part of Laval, just over the river last week, and I see one, a two-door, similar brown color, and it was from Florida. It had Florida plates, but it wasn't in good shape. It was rust-free, but I mean the paint was bad, the rubbers were discolored, and so forth. And anyway, so I wanted to film this car for a while now, and even though she's probably got a lot of miles on it, but I mean, come on, the car's a 90 to 92. It could be close to 30 years old. It's still in good condition, especially considering, like I said, where we are here in the Rust Belt. You know, and I mean, man, one of my best friends had one of these back in the 90s. His parents gave it to him. It was navy blue. My Uncle Brian had one. It was navy blue. My Aunt Sharon had one that was navy blue. Look, there's a later model Honda Accord that just passed there. The one that, no, not the one that replaced. The one that replaced this one was a much rounder model. But to me, in my opinion, these ones, the 86 to 93 Honda Accords, were the best looking Accords ever made. And although this car is not mint, it doesn't matter. It's in very good condition from where it is here in this part of the world and the age that it is. And man, did these cars sell like hotcakes here in the Northeast. Oh my God. Honda Accord EX. That reminds me, as a matter of fact, I had another friend, and he had a EXR, which was top of the line, and it was a coupe. And this was in the 90s, and the car already had, like, oh my God, over 350,000 miles on it. And ran like a champ. Smelled like oil, burning oil, but it ran like a champ, you know? Look at that, interior is beautiful. Typical beautiful brown color in those years. You know, it's just, I guarantee you, the person who owns this car, they love this car. How could you not? It was just such a great looking car. It was comfortable, it ran smoothly, it was quiet, they were reliable. You know? What's not to like? Really? Now, mind you, the 86 to 89s had the headlamps that would pop up, the hideaway lights, but like any car that had hideaway lights, they were troublesome, you know? The only spot I see that's bad is right here. A couple of spots right here with the rust. But again, this is the cleanest one I could find. All the other ones, the rear wheel wells were rusted out. They were just, paint wasn't good. I saw actually another one exactly like this here in Montreal, in the eastern part of the city, but it was in worse shape. Even the fucking hubcaps were all busted up and broken, you know, because they're plastic hubcaps. But again, seriously, you know, it's just a great looking car. And again, you know, when it comes to cars that are this age, like let's say 80s and up, I try to find things that are rust free, you know. But sometimes you got to take what you can get, you know. And there you go. And it's funny because this car happens to be not even 2 blocks from my mom and my stepfather's place, and I'm going there for supper right now. Spinelli. This car was sold right here new in Lachine probably. And the funny thing is that Spinelli dealership here in Lachine closed. Went out of business, or they moved it, I should say. Brr. Anyway, by the way, any of you who know this area, this is René Huguet Street and 48th Avenue. You might be interested in knowing, if you know this area, this used to be a streetcar line right here. Back until 38, until 52, this was a streetcar line, ran all the way to 45th, and the next street up was Victoria, and that actually used to be a CN train line. So there you go. Anyway, guys, that's it. I should also mention that there used to be a coupe version of this. Of course, like I mentioned, my friend had one, but he had an EXR. And also there was a wagon, and I saw a wagon version of this the other day, and those are even more rare. Those are like, phew, every station wagon gets worked into the ground. And I like that Mazda 6, that's pretty nice actually. And now I'm freezing, so off to my mom's for dinner. Nice little doggy. Bye-bye.